Speaking of shaving, just all that fur. It's gone.
Boy, that waxing. Hopefully the bikini area wasn't too uncomfortable.
Okay, that's what we'll start here.
That's the name of the episode. I hope the bikini era wasn't too uncomfortable. Continue.
I'll have to work in a bikini shave somehow in this episode.
No, we
It's
don't.
not gonna. It's gonna be real weird if I do. But anyways, welcome back to Dungeons and Dog Tags, a military and veteran community with a passion for all things D&D, and we're moving on to other TTRPGs, as you'll find out soon. I am the defense master, Travis, of this lovely Dungeons and Dog Tags actual play campaign. We are on episode 10. We've made it halfway. We've made it 3/4 of the way.
Wink.
Wink, wink. All right. So,
TPK.
how's everybody doing?
Good.
Good.
Hungry.
Nice. Woo.
Did you say you're hungry?
I could eat.
I'm dying. I just came back from Disney World and my feet are fried. I'm so done. I'm so
Disney
done.
feet. Yeah.
Yep. But with that being said, I segued that because that's going to be our question for today. Is when we do our intros, the question is, in the military we get kind of these perks and stuff. Being a veteran, being in the military, what is kind of your favorite perk or discount slash like what do you enjoy getting because you've served? Take us away, John.
Well, hello, my name is John. John, I'm a Army veteran. 68 whiskey is what I was, big old combat medic. I am playing Sergeant First Class Julian Sedgwick today.
Julian. Okay.
He's a America warlock, if you would call it that. Pretty freedom loving, pretty awesome. Kind of finding his place in this magical world. It's wonderful. We'll see what he gets up to. My favorite military perk. Wow. My GI Bill, because it got me a job.
Yep.
Got me a job out of it. So yeah, I'll have to say that.
Nice. I am Melissa. I am a 7-year Army National Guard veteran where I was a religious support specialist and a combat lifesaver for the most part. Today, or throughout this campaign, I am playing Specialist Charlotte Knoxley, who is also a religious support specialist and a combat lifesaver. She is essentially a peace cleric, but I would say she's not really so peaceful. So we'll see how that plays out. And I would say, gosh, my favorite benefit. I mean, I did use the military to put myself through school, but I would say I have purchased 2 homes with my VA benefits.
Nice.
And so that has, that's hands down, I think as an adult has been one of my better perks, or the better perks that I've used. So.
Yeah, we'll see how the perks go towards the younger end of how the perks change towards the younger side.
Yeah.
Like a free McMuffin.
free breakfast that I have. That's my favorite.
You're like Applebee's Veterans Day. Let's fucking go.
Right.
All right. So I'm Ramirez, 4-year Marine Corps veteran, playing Ramirez, 4-year Motor T. As for perks, we already got like the GI Bill. Obviously, you used that up already. Used it to buy a house. I'm gonna go with LASIK though, because not having to deal with contacts or glasses was a fucking godsend.
Wait,
as much as LASIK, like,
while you were in.
While I was in, yeah.
Wait.
I have not used a single benefit since I got out. So except for buying my house, I want to say that's it.
Hold on, wait the fucking minute. As you can see, I'm wearing fucking glasses, and not only hold the fucking phone here. While you were in TRICARE, like you just went and you got your eyes done.
I had to sign up for it, but since I was a driver, obviously having glasses or contacts in the field is a big risk. If your contacts fuck up, you
Okay.
can't drive anymore. The whole thing just shuts down.
Yeah.
So
Well, see, I sit in front of a computer, so they're probably like, "We're not giving you fucking eyes to destroy."
Yeah.
You can keep
I remember
your glasses
when
and
I
it
did
must
it,
go
I was
hard.
like, I would love to get this LASIK done, and they're like, cool, here's a pair of airborne glasses. So when you jump out of the plane, you're just they'll stay on your face. And I was like,
Oh man.
I'll take it, I guess.
This is the greatest like military recruiting tool right now. Right? If you want LASIK,
have good
be a
eyes going in.
driver.
Yeah.
If you want to buy a house, there you go. GI Bill. All right.
You're welcome, recruiters.
Finn,
You're
what you
welcome.
got? What are you gonna give the new recruits of the 21st century?
I mean, I'm just gonna piggyback off of what everybody else said. I'm Finn, 7-year Coast Guard vet. I haven't used the GI Bill yet, but I'm about to. I'll be a full-time student in January, and I just recently bought a house in June. So, getting both of those benefits working up.
Nice. That's pretty sweet. Did you guys, those of you that use GI Bill, did you finish your your degree with it?
I actually started to use it too early, so I had to start paying for some of it myself.
I literally have one like I think it's like 10 hours or one semester left or something like that.
Yeah,
So
and since I was in the Guard, I also got state tuition at no cost. So it was an added benefit on top of GI Bill. So for a recruitment tool, Guard, go Guard.
So what we're getting at here, if you're watching this and you're thinking about joining the military, is don't be a Travis, because I also had my GI Bill, yet I did not finish my degree at all. I did not get LASIK while I was in. So,
I didn't either.
Did you buy a house?
The only thing I did do was buy a
all
house.
right, there you go.
So,
and in this market, that's huge. So let's be honest.
All right. I mean, Army. My favorite was my favorite continues to be Disneyland. Get Disney tickets are. I mean, like tickets to theme parks are insane, and for Disneyland being someone that goes like every year, it's my favorite perk. Minus the GI Bill that I didn't take full advantage of. But okay, moving on. Let's get into the episode with a little recap of last episode. So in episode 9, kind of do a little like story so far. Is you guys were recruited by Meta, the Multiverse Exploration and Defense Agency, and your first mission was to go into this other world and find Team 1 that hadn't come back. In doing so, you got trapped there. Finn had a little, Special Agent Jack Rowe, his character, had a little chit chat with some magical beings on Earth, and has a little fuzzy memory about what was discussed there, but that's okay. Anyways, so now your mission, having found the Team 1, is you guys got to destroy Malgan and get back to Earth.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
I went back and I watched that episode.
Yeah.
And I immediately, once I got back or into the fair room with everybody else, I immediately told the entire party what they said verbatim. And then everybody was like, oh, cool. And then we moved on. So, not my fault.
No.
Damn.
Go get in the comments.
Get in the comments.
You said it. Get in the comments, boy.
In the comments. Oh my God.
Like, fight me.
I'm gonna have to go back because what my green book says here.
Oh, he pulled up a green book.
Is
Finn's like, it wasn't my fault. It's all yours fucking fault. I told you everything I needed to.
It's not 100% my fault. It is 25% my fault because 25, 25, 25.
Okay.
I can respect that.
All right. So
but it wasn't our character that was being spoken to, for the record.
I don't make the rules.
Comments.
All right. So where we are now is that you guys were attacked by Malgan's forces. They found you in this little hideout in the city of Phandalin, and you have kind of expelled that first wave of people, and now the team it has kind of moved through and is pushing the enemy back through the hideout to the outside. And so you guys are still back with it's you four, and then Chaplain Johnson is still with you. Everybody else, Master Corporal Kemp, Sergeant Pete Knott, sorry, DE Agent Pete Knott, Sergeant Bird, Captain Odin, Sergeant Cross have all kind of started clearing the rest of the hideout. And so we'll pick up there as you guys start heading out of the hideout. You cross in front of, I think we left off, you were just about to get to the prison. So we're going to pick up kind of at the prison. And so as you approach the prison, you're going through the dungeon. As you approach the prison, there are bodies kind of thrown about that room. There's bodies on the coffins. And Dave, the prison guard, kind of has a sword stuck through his chest, and he's pinned against the wall, and the door to the prison is ajar.
Shit. Fuck, I didn't hate Dave. Damn. Son of a bitch.
He's
Dave's
got a regular name.
completely
Dave's
dead.
gone.
Yeah,
He-
yeah,
he-
Dave is,
he's-
yeah,
regular name.
he redshirted. He redshirted hard.
Yeah.
Prison's empty though, right? Yeah, it was a jailbreak. They bust him out.
So the crazy mage that was kind of down on the southern end of the prison is gone. However, the dwarf that's in the top part is still alive, but he is bloody, kind of in the corner, sitting there.
Bro, they must have fucking hated you.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Why'd they leave you behind?
Oh, I don't think they really meant to, but all I can say is fuck Malgan.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah, I would like bring in a huddle. Like, guys, sound like you smell some bullshit on this.
We can insight, yeah. 16.
16, yeah.
He's being honest. He's not hiding anything from you.
And what are his wounds?
You don't know yet. You just see him. He's kind of bleeding. He's clutching his stomach, and there's blood on his hand, and then a pool of blood on the floor.
Your blood or somebody else's?
There's nobody else in there with him, so it's
Okay.
it's his blood.
So I'm gonna pull out the bottle of Motrin that I'm not supposed to use, and
Okay. See what happens to his mind.
put out 2 tabs,
Yeah.
and I don't want to get too close. I'm just gonna kind of like toss him over onto his chest. I'm like, here, this will help with the bleeding.
Okay. He takes them in his one hand, and he lifts up in his other hand and like puts the pills like on his wound.
That's the best fucking thing.
Fine.
And he
Whatever.
I mean, rubs them into his
Hey,
chest. He's like,
You just have to ingest them. It doesn't matter how.
Well, I do think his stomach's open, so it'll get there eventually.
Yeah, all right, I mean,
So he's just rubbing them into his chest, and some like a very faint light kind of emanates from his wound. He goes, "Oh, I feel a bit better. Oh, still fucking hurts though."
yeah, give it a minute. You're supposed to swallow them, so it might take a little longer.
Oh, he takes him, pops him in his mouth,
And he eats it.
yeah, throws
I
him
mean-
down
That's
his
absolutely
throat.
If you drink it with water, it'll help. Motrin and water go a long way.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to change your socks too. Yeah, do
Right.
that. That'll help.
So yeah, he just sits in he sits in the corner. He's now digested it. He's healed just a tad bit on his wound, but he's still clutching it and kind of just still breathing with difficulty.
What's your name there fella? What's going on? What's your name?
Didn't I meet you before?
That's not what I asked.
The name's Brom.
Okay, that's why I didn't remember. It sounds stupid. You hate Malgan,
Well,
just
it's
like
better
we
than
hate
Dave.
Malgan. Yeah. Well, rest in peace, Dave. He's fucking skewing on the wall. You hate Malgan as much as we do, right? He left you here to rot.
Yeah, exactly.
Feel like getting a little bit of revenge, Dave? Or Braun?
I know it looked like Dave.
Barry.
But...
I'll call you whatever B name comes to my head, just to let you know.
I don't think I'm in any shape to get revenge right now.
But you could show us where he might go, right?
I don't know exactly where his hideout is, but it's somewhere up north. I've never been. More of a soldier, a grunt, as you might call yourself.
Well, oh man, I'm gonna make a really bad joke here, and it's really gonna hurt some people's feelings, but I'm gonna do it because it needs to be said. Well, I'm a Cav Scout. It's basically an infantry guy. I'm a grunt too.
I mean, I can definitely echo that sentiment. Motor T is pretty much just red wheels, right? So
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
At least you're not a puddle pirate.
I don't know about you, but out here, those who ride horses are not the same as those grunts.
Do you know if they have any outposts on the way up north?
Malgan's taken some places near Neverwinter, I believe.
Well, I guess we'll head up north. Try not to die. That would be bad for you. Thank you. And I'll leave. I have nothing else with this. What is it, Brian Barry? I don't know his name anymore.
Brom. It's Brom. Julius,
player
it's
game.
Brom.
It's Brom, but if you're from Illinois, it's Bram.
Bram.
I said Brom.
I'm messing with you. All right. So yeah, what's going on? So John's piecing out. Jeremiah, what's his name? Julian.
Julian
Cedric
is
Julian.
Julian
All
said.
right.
Jules,
All right.
wait up.
I got you. Come
Jules.
on.
Damn it.
Big J, whatever you want to call me. It's all good.
All right. Anybody else want to do anything in here?
Did anybody leave anything behind? Weapons?
Yeah, there's
know.
weapons strewn about on everybody. There's weapons.
Anything worth
strewn
taking
about.
for
I
us?
left my sword in Dave.
What, you killed Dave?
No,
Hold on, let me rewrite. Let me work that in.
Finn hated Dave very much. And in the confusion.
No, not Finn. Finn.
No,
Finn's me.
Yeah.
Which
That's
Finn?
right.
Ro.
Finn.
Ro
You're
hated
right.
Dave.
You're right.
Finn.
All right, hold on. The name thing is fucking me right now, right? I have brain damage.
it's rough.
all right?
Yeah.
Let's calm down.
And his
You've had
name.
10 names in 10 episodes, so I can see.
Right.
All right, we're moving out of the prison.
Yeah, I thought.
All right.
We don't look good in orange. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So as you guys make your way out of the hideout, you're going back the way you had first originally came in. So at the entrance, along the corridors, bodies lying everywhere, both friend and foe. You're seeing a lot of goblins, dwarves, humans, elves. You're seeing just a plethora of different species kind of dead here in the hall. And as you emerge, well, I guess you get to the door that will take you kind of up those stairs into the burned down chapel. And so you guys can, do you guys want to go through the door? Or what do you guys want to do here?
Go
So the
through. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you said that the chapel is burned down.
Yeah, well, it was in remember when you got here, it was kind of it was just an old building. It had been destroyed previously, and the hideout was underneath it. So, yeah.
So they just torched whatever was left up top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's basically you're basically at the door, right? That sits above you. That would take you into the church, into the chapel.
Let's push through. I just learned I can shoot magic from a fucking gun. So I'm like, let's fucking go. I feel
Okay.
I'm full America right now.
it's either this way or the way that Chaplin told us to go out, which was the back.
Yeah, he did kind of tell us to go down.
Yeah,
that
Chaplain
path.
Johnson's been with you this entire time. He watched the entire prison thing between you and Brom, and but he's now with you, and so yeah, he's with you.
Let's ask him then. Like,
Okay.
Here, back the way you suggested.
I mean, everybody was going out this way. I think we should obviously help the team and find out. I mean, they're the team. They went out this way. They cleared this way. We should probably go out this way.
All right. And just push hard then.
Okay. All right, you guys. You just burst open the door. You guys go out.
I'll have a pistol out just in case.
You guys arming yourself as you go out?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
And what order do you guys want to go out, including Chaplain Johnson?
I'll head out first.
You have your shield, sword, and board, right? So yeah.
Yeah, so I can use that to bash the door open anyways with the shield arm.
Yeah.
So.
And then Finn, you want to be behind him, and then me and Melissa will take a side by side on the rear.
Sounds good.
Okay.
With
And then
Chaplain
Chaplain
in
Johnson
front of
can
us.
be behind.
Or
Yeah,
behind
you want
us.
to put him behind? Yeah, wherever he'd rather be. I mean, he's a beefy dude, man. He's
Well,
doing some shit.
Chaplin has proven that he doesn't really need me, so I feel like he can go where he wants.
Fair. So I have an old timey revolver in one hand and my fucking M17 in the other. So let's go.
All right. Okay. So busting through the door, you guys enter the chapel, and as you guys face out towards the road towards the city of Phandalin, everybody give me a perception roll. Perception.
Do you want one for Baldy, my beautiful eagle boy, or do you want him to just kind of roll into me? Kind of haven't used him yet, so I figured it's up to you.
I mean, whatever you want to do. Does he? So, if he rolls perception, do you immediately know what he sees?
Not necessarily. So
Yeah,
that's
right.
kind of why it's he'd probably be like, "Hey, bro, there's some shit over yonder." But I mean, at the same
You might
time,
want to do it, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can have both of them, both roll if you want. But
I mean, I technically could have him give me the help action and just have stuff, but I don't know how he helps me see. It's kind of weird. I'm just gonna roll. We're just gonna everything's fine. We're good.
You could ward into
if
his.
he telepathically could tell you what he sees, that would, that would be better. But
Next, I got a 23.
He actually does have a telepathic bond with me. So
if he does, then roll for him.
Yeah.
He's got
Okay.
eagle. I mean, he's got bird's eye or bird vision, so he's gonna have a better.
Yeah, so they'll have a 20 on that. So
Okay.
that's better than me. So if there's something he sees, he'll just ping me with it.
Okay.
We're gonna have the rear at the 16.
26.
Okay. Yeah. Great. So all of you see pretty much everything that's going on. So as you enter this half demolished chapel and are looking out towards Phandalin, you see a large minotaur, just basically a half bull from the waist down, and he's got a bull head, half human, half bull kind of character standing on two legs, and he is holding by the throat one of the Lettys. Your other team members, Special Agent Pete Knott, Master Corporal Kemp, Sergeant Cross, Sergeant Bird, and Captain Odin are all on their knees, kind of in a line facing you guys. Tin Kemp, the mage, is on one side, and then another what looks to be kind of like a robed figure's on the other side of them. And so as you guys walk out, the Minotaur just squeezes Letty's neck and detaches, sparks fly and detaches the head of Letty from the body, and he just tosses the head away.
I'm gonna pull my sniper out and take a shot.
Okay, and I'm off.
That dog ain't gonna hunt. Let's get that ass. Oh hell no.
Okay, so roll just do straight up. I'm not going to say this is a surprise attack because they knew that there was more people that were coming. So just go ahead and roll an attack.
22.
Okay. And damage?
I'm also going to cast Hail of Thorns. So that's 11 damage initially.
Okay.
And that's a DC 14 dex save.
Okay, I'll let everybody in this moment, if anybody wants to do anything, like do it kind of like at the same, we're gonna kind of do everything at the same time here. So
Fair.
so Jack Rowe is going to take a shot at him, and then also you said Hail of Thorns.
Yeah.
Okay, and you rolled 22, you said, to hit?
Yeah.
And then how much damage was that?
11 damage, and then the Hail of Thorns was 6.
Was 6, and then a DC 14, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Does anybody else want to do anything?
Yeah, I pop off with both guns. So.
Okay. Jack Rowe, you're aiming at the Minotaur, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Sedgwick, where is Sedgwick going?
Minotaur, yeah.
Minotaur. Okay. So go ahead and get your rolls.
Yeah, so Charlotte is gonna draw her pistol and shoot at the Minotaur.
Okay.
How
All
far
right.
away are we?
No, for Sedgwick, about 200 feet.
Oh, we're 200 feet away.
No. I'm sorry, 100 feet. 100
I
feet.
was be like, that's a hell of a shot.
Sorry. No.
With a revolver.
100 feet. I'm sorry.
Get in there. Hang that son of a bitch up. Yeah, no, I rolled a natural 20, so I mean that's an Eldritch Blast. I would like to shoot him like in the nuts or something like that.
All right.
16 points of force damage.
16?
Mhm.
16 points, okay.
And then I'm just gonna look at Baldy and I'll be like, F-35 mode, and he's gonna go invisible and just start flying off.
Okay. All right. Noxley, sorry, what did you want to do, Melissa?
She's still not comfortable with magic, so she pulls out her pistol
Okay.
and tries to shoot at him.
Okay. And you got
I got a 13.
13. Okay. For 12 damage. Okay. And then Ramirez?
I'm assuming the other two casters are within 30 feet of us. You said it was the wizard from the prison and the other hooded guy?
Yeah, the line starting is at 100 feet from you.
Well,
So you would have to get through, like, you have to walk through the chapel and then out a little bit to get to where, like, they start their kind of group of people.
I mean, I'm sort of bored, so I'll take my full 60 feet of movement.
Okay.
I already know I'm not good with the gun, so I'm not even trying to shoot anyone. I might shoot someone on the line on accident.
Okay. So you're just running towards them.
Yeah, full speed with the dash.
I will I'll let you get to them. So if you want to do something, you can do something like
I want to hit the wizard from the jail in the face with the shield, knock his ass on the ground.
Okay, so you're going for Tin Kemp?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tin Kemp.
All right, what's his give me a attack and all that stuff. Give me all your
That's
rolls.
just gonna be a what's it called? Shove. So if athletics.
Oh, you're doing okay. Okay. Yeah. What's your
14 on my side.
14? Okay. All right. Okay. Let me get a just a straight D20 from everybody, and I'm going to put you guys in order of like what happens first. It's all gonna happen pretty much at the same time, but I do want things to kind of.
Ooh.
Oh, Knox, calm down.
I got it too.
Knox is like her little legs are running, and then she's like, "Screw this!" and she pulls out her pistol.
I have guns. What am I doing?
Right? Why am I running?
Okay, and then so it's Noxley, and then would you roll, Finn?
15.
Okay, so it'll be Noxley's action first, then Roe, and then Sedgwick, and then Ramirez. I guess Chaplain Johnson. I'm going to actually roll. I'm going to roll a d4.
Turns into an owlbear.
And one of two things is gonna happen. Okay. All right. So he's gonna go over here. All right. Perfect. All right, cool. All right, so Noxley, you guys coming out, seeing this Minotaur just snap one of the Letty's heads off and toss it away. All of you are fuming, and Noxley, you pull out your weapon and you take a
I'm running first because I'm trying to get in range.
Yep.
And then I'm literally like, this is taking too long because my legs are too short. And I pull up my pistol and I'm starting to shoot. I'm trying to take cover though, so I don't know what's between us and them, but if there's no cover, then I'm just open shooting.
Okay.
There's no cover.
Julius is behind me yelling at me, but whatever.
Okay. All right. So bullets.
Serpentine. Serpentine.
Right.
So bullets fly out of your sidearm and are heading towards the Minotaur.
Mm-hmm.
And then so we've got Rose next. So your bullet from your sniper is heading straight for, I'm assuming, the head of the Minotaur.
Yep.
And then the Hail of Thorns is that's a projectile, or is that a?
It's
Like splash.
Yeah. So it's him, and then whoever's in a 5-foot radius of him.
Okay. All right. So both of those things happen at the same time. While, like, as soon as you guys do that, as soon as you guys pull the trigger, those bullets have left your weapons. You hear Chaplain Johnson say, "Wait, stop," and then Sedgwick.
Mm-hmm.
What you're doing happens. So you're shooting off your Eldritch.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Blast.
Yeah,
And
without
then-
question.
Oh yeah, no, it happened. This is all simultaneously, but you get that just the stop, like right as you guys are doing all of this stuff. And then Ramirez, you're already like, pretty
as
much
he says
at
stop,
the
I'm like
guy.
what? And just
Yeah,
like,
you're pretty much at the guy. So, at the same time, while these projectiles are flying, 2 feet in front of the Minotaur, the bullets just hit just this invisible thing, and they hit it, and it just splashes across. And as it kind of ripples, you can briefly see behind the Minotaur and your group of friends an army just behind them. And then as it fixes itself after the ripples have calmed down, it's just the Minotaur, the 2 spellcasters, and your group of friends. The Eldritch Blast, however, when it hits, because you crit, it kind of creates this crack. It hits again. The Eldritch Blast hits. It ripples and kind of like cracks. And so again, you see a massive army behind this group. And instead of when it calms, you kind of still are seeing, almost like looking through a broken mirror. Things are kind of off. You're seeing part of the army up here, kind of down here. It's all kind of jumbled, but you're seeing the army behind this group. And then Ramirez, as you approach, you just swing at Tin Kemp, and he's just standing there, kind of like cackling as you approach, and just slam your sword into this barrier and get blasted back a couple feet. And then Chaplain Johnson's just gonna run up to you guys and just kind of, you three, and kind of just put his arms out and say, just wait.
He's ripping Letty apart.
Shit. That's not the real Letty. It's okay. It's not. It's just a machine. It's just a machine. Just wait. Everybody give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Yeah, Ramirez. Let's go with the 9s. Woo!
I have a plus
Oh, we're
5
on
and I still
fire.
got the.
We're on
I got a
fire.
6, unless this is for concentrating on a spell, in which case I got a 12. But I'm pretty sure it's not.
I'll do you one better. I got a 5.
Ooh, ooh,
Guys, just
We're
good
fucked.
fucking shit
We're
today,
fucked.
baby.
ooh.
TPK.
Oh
An army's
my.
coming after
We,
us.
Oh.
we
God.
called that shit earlier. Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
I didn't think that when we rolled our double 9s, we would be at the top of the curve.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, 9's the
Uh,
top number. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Does Baldy have to roll or no?
Baldy doesn't have to roll right now.
Hell yeah. Good boy.
Okay. All right. So, all of you feel start to feel kind of like the moment that crack appeared on the this barrier. You start to feel extremely cold, like almost just like it's warm, the sun is out, but you are feeling deeply cold. Like not just your skin, but like the inside of your body is just cold, and you just are feeling like you're at the top of Mount Everest, completely naked. Like every part down to the bone is freezing. Chaplain Johnson, Captain Johnson. However, you see him kind of bolster himself. This energy kind of radiates off of him, and he kind of just you see him kind of withstanding this chill. And as he does that, from above the barrier, so you can kind of see the army out, and this barrier, it looks like kind of above you is just sky, but feet start coming down through this barrier, and this robed figure, has a mask on and glowing yellow eyes, and just lands pretty much right in front of the barrier. And he just stands there, and you guys are all extremely cold. And he just says, "Where is Letty?"
Question of the fucking hour, man.
You just ripped her head off.
Who the fuck are you? That's my question.
I'm gonna give everybody a chance to say something. Jack Rowe, you want to say something? Everybody else said something already.
I wouldn't tell you even if I knew.
All right. He snaps his fingers, and Master Corporal Kemp just into just ice, just explodes.
What the fuck? We don't know where she's at.
No,
I say
snap the
again,
Minotaur next.
Where
prick.
is Letty?
I'll stand up and put my hands up. All right. I'll tell you what you know. No more snapping. Deal?
Okay.
Turn up the fucking heat. It's chilly as fuck. I was fucking paratrooper in Alaska, but this is ridiculous.
Yes.
Okay. Everyone else gets to say something if you want. Or you can let Cedric handle it.
I already said what I said.
Okay.
I just want to slowly try to regroup.
Okay.
I'm fucking separated. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're cold, but we're not frozen, right?
Yeah. You got it.
All right. Okay. So you just put Cedric, you're putting your hands up.
Yeah, and just both the guns, let them dangle. They're still on the,
Okay.
still in the trigger wells.
Okay. Roll a depending on what you want to do, persuasion or deception. Don't tell me, just roll it.
So don't look then, because I'm gonna.
Yeah,
click the button.
I won't.
Okay.
I won't look.
All right. I got a 13.
Okay. All right. Chaplain Johnson is going to step forward, and he steps between you two, and he approaches this figure, and he just says, "Take me, let them live.
Uh,
Let's You can
No.
take me. I will help you. I can find
No.
Letty. We'll just let everybody live.
No. Like,
Yeah.
Charlotte's
Thanks.
moving in.
Yeah. Thanks, sir. But let's negotiate a little bit before we go sacrificing ourselves.
Hold on, let me roll his. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So the figure snaps his fingers again, and let me roll.
Oh, you're gonna give us some real fucking trauma if you do some bullshit.
I mean, feel free to get rid of Finn if you want. Just save a whole lot of trouble.
yeah. Hey, can you?
Which Finn are we
partially
talking
snap?
about? Which one?
Just one.
The only
All right.
one that matters.
All right. Captain Odin, right before as this figure snaps, she just looks at Sedgwick and she just looks at you. That's it. Eyes locked on and just into icicles. And this figure again once more says, "Where is Letty?"
I'm gonna go big America real quick, like a
Okay.
tourist. I'm gonna be like, I said I will tell you if you snap again. I won't. And then you'll just have a bunch of icicles on the ground and no fucking answers, you dumb prick. Pay the fuck attention.
All right. Roll charisma once more. Or give me whatever, whichever one you want to roll. It will not look.
How many more people are still on the ground?
16.
It's Sergeant Cross, Sergeant Bird, and Special Agent Pete Knott are still alive on the ground.
You said they're on their knees like they're surrendered?
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 16.
Okay. So he said. So this figure just says. He just puts his hands up and he says, "Fine, as you wish." And he just kind of like looks over to his left, over to his right, and he says, "Take them." And as soon as he says that, the Minotaur, the two mages, and some of like the guards kind of move up through the barrier towards you guys in an attempt to basically they're gonna tie you up. So that's what they're moving forward to do. And as they're doing this, that robed figure turns around, and you notice the symbol that you've noticed on everybody's necks on the back of his robe. And he kind of just levitates and kind of again, kind of like you see him like disappear through the barrier.
I'm gonna like just to the group. I'm assuming that's Malgan.
If it ain't, he's a real good lieutenant. One of the two.
How loud do you say that?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Just like under my breath, like
to the group. Okay.
2 or 3 people that are around me.
Okay.
So let's take inventory of who's here. We got which NPCs left? We have Chaplain.
So it's you four. Chaplain Johnson is with you, and then the remaining people that are kneeling from Team 1 are DE Agent Pete Knott, Sergeant Cross, and Sergeant Bird.
And there's how many bad guys?
It's an army.
No. They would take a few rounds to get to us. The army would. Plus, there's a weird shimmering berry. What's in the general vicinity of us? There's a couple guards.
So the Minotaur.
And that stupid fucking
the 2 spellcasters.
Okay.
And then like the 5 guards that have moved forward to
5 guards.
Yeah, to subdue all, to basically like
8
handcuff all you guys.
All right.
Yeah. So are you guys gonna let them? I mean, as they move forward towards you, they're obviously you're seeing them taking out like rope and stuff. They have their swords out and stuff, and they're coming to you guys. Are you guys going to be okay with them hog tying you?
Sergeant?
Oh hell I didn't say we go fucking in bondage, you piece of shit. I said we talk. You want to know something? You're on a table right now dealing.
Okay, so the character that kind of did the snapping has left.
Okay,
so
good.
if you're
All right.
going to be trying to wheel and deal with people,
I'll say
it's
it to
not gonna
them. I'll be
be-
like, no, that's not what he said. He said, bring him. He didn't say tie him up. You can put your ropes away.
Oh well, we're not letting you go anywhere without being tied up.
You can certainly try to tie me up if you'd like to.
These here are magical bonds, and it'll help us contain you individuals.
If he gets within 10 feet, I'm blasting. So.
Okay, so all right, so he is going to approach. All right, he's going to approach Noxley first. So one of them is approaching you. They're all kind of like around you, but one of them is going to approach you and just say,
do they look like are they hesitant at all? Is like they're like
no. They're completely
okay.
obedient, like to the like they
okay.
This character just said to do something and they're doing it, no questions asked. Yeah.
So Noxley's going to holster her pistol and just say, I'll go willingly, but you're not tying me up. That's no way to treat a lady.
Okay. All right. Chaplain Johnson. Okay, let's see what he's.
Sorry. I'm playing the woman card.
All right, so Chaplain Johnson is going to again, he's kind of in front of you, and as they're all encircling, he just puts out his arms and and he just like, do what you got to do as long as nobody else dies.
No, you need to stop that.
So they approach him and they start tying him up. If none of you want to do anything, the chaplain is giving.
No, I'm not letting. No, I'm gonna step in front of between the chaplain and whoever's trying to tie them up.
Gonna while you're doing that, I have something too. So go ahead and
okay.
And I am going to grab their arm and like, you're not tying him up, and at the same time cast inflict wounds.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Okay. Go. Yep. Go ahead. Do that.
You told a bunch of soldiers to give up. Yeah, fucking right.
Oh, that would have been so good if it would have hit, but I only got an 8.
Okay.
So he just gets a little buzz. He gets a buzz.
Okay. So at the same time, Cedric, you wanted to do something as well?
I said, "All right, cool. I got some. We'll turn over our weapons. I'll put my pistol away, and I'll pull out the bandolier I have on my back with the last bit of the grenades that I have, and I'll be like, here you go, and I'll just pull the pin on all of them and toss it to the first guard I see.
Okay.
That's 10 frag grenades.
Okay.
Just all the pins
frags.
pulled.
All just frags?
Right into his face.
Okay.
Yep. And then I'll take 5 huge steps back. I'll grab the chaplain. I was like, hey, let me do that. And I'll just throw him down and just we'll get out of the fucking way.
Okay. Okay. All right. So Noxley, you reach out and grab this person, and he just very quickly moves away from you, and then in reverse he's grabbing you and begins to put your arms like in a way where he can tie them together. And then Cedric pulls out his grenades and throws.
Oh, baby.
And so you're seeing all of this. You said 10 grenades?
That's my bandolier of frags.
Okay.
So I'm small. I'm trying to wiggle out of that shit.
Okay.
Can I like make a perception check to watch Cedric do this?
I hold them up and shake them. It's very deliberate. You all should know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out of the way.
I think
so I'm
him being kind of like the squad leader here, that you guys are able to see what he's doing. So
I'd like to like try and make opposed strength to get Noxley away from the other guard.
Blast that dude's fucking arm
pulling
off.
him down, like trying to get out, and I'm trying to turn him so his ass is facing the frags. So
using his cover. Yeah.
Yeah, using him as cover.
Okay.
So that's just trying to and get out at the same time. But
all right. Ramirez?
As usual, I have questions. How far away from literally, how far away from the way we came up are we? The chapel. because we have a huge army in front of us, and we don't want to go that way. So if we want to retreat and go out the other fucking exit,
Right?
How far away is that?
I don't think
Right,
we
so,
left really.
Okay, so the group that like shield was at like 100 feet from where you guys exited in the chapel. So you are now, all of you are now pretty much either at the end of the chapel, like pretty much at the doorway, or what would be the doorway, right? Or a little bit further. Ramirez, you kind of moved back, but you were further than that. So you guys are all together in front of the chapel. You would have to go back through the chapel, right, and then down into the cellar to escape, or you can. It's sitting on top of a hill, like a hill, so you could theoretically kind of jump off or shimmy, whatever you want to do if you wanted to go backwards.
But
that's the only way out, because there's only one road, and it's the entire army is there.
Yeah,
or
and
a army is there.
Sedgwick's technically the closest. You just push the guy back. Rose in the back. Noxley has the human shield right now, and Chaps is somewhere in the middle of the group.
Being pulled by Sedgwick. Yeah, he's being pulled back by Sedgwick.
Pulled him back.
Okay. I'm gonna move up to where Noxley is, and I'm gonna use the shield. I'm gonna shove the fucking guy towards the explosion, shield her with me, and that way once it goes off, I can start moving her back towards the hole to get the fuck out of here.
Okay, so now if I'm understanding correctly, your guys' idea here is to create a diversion and then exit back the way you guys came. Am I understanding that right?
Okay. Big violence, break contact, reconvene other way. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So as you guys, okay. All right. So we're gonna do it this way. Yep. So Noxley, you grab a hold of the guy. He kind of flips you around to put you in a thing in a hold with his magical bracers. Sedgwick, you take your bandoliers. You're putting them in there. Everybody knows what's going on. You toss them. As you toss them, all of you guys are kind of knowing to start heading back the other way, right? So you guys are headed into the chapel. So all of those grenades detonate by the time you guys make it halfway into the chapel. So everybody roll. Just give me like a dex. Give me a dex roll, and this will see kind of like if any shrapnel hits you at all.
Just straight dex or dex save?
Yeah, just a dex save. Yeah.
13.
12 for dex.
I got
my old E7 ass is showing. I got a 4.
Okay.
Oh shit! Fuck!
And Ramirez a 4 as well. Okay.
6. Yeah.
Oh, 6. Okay. All right. So Noxley and Roe, you guys are fine. Cedric and Ramirez, you guys are just going to have some shrapnel just hit kind of your back. You guys are still. You have that suit on, and so again, it kind of protects you a little bit. So just take like a 1d10 of damage from the shrapnel, and then yeah, you guys can roll for it. Yeah, and then so you guys are running back towards the church, back towards the door down into the hideaway, or are you guys going to go off a cliff?
No, I think through the church, out the entrance in the bottom, right?
Down into the hideaway, and then out the side.
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
we have a better chance like zipping through there to stop army shit. At least that's my opinion.
Yep. Okay. All right. So as you guys do that, the grenades are exploding, and there is just a massive fireball swirling around.
Yes, they're movie grenades. Nice. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like woo.
Hey, they act different in this world. So just a huge fireball is just swirling around. And as it clears, if anybody wants to kind of, while you guys are heading in, any one of you has the opportunity to look to see if anything happened, if they worked, like what's going on. So you can take that time now if you want to.
Yeah, I would look just to make sure everybody made it through.
Chaplain Johnson's not going to look. He's being kind of shooed
I'm just like-
by Sedgwick. Yeah.
Like, get in.
Yeah. I got an 18 on perception.
Okay.
14.
Maxley's,
Okay.
Maxley's still a little shaken.
I'm blocking your view, so I'm like forcing your Oh.
Damn shield's in my way. Thankfully, this time. I didn't take any shrapnel in the ass.
Okay. So, Sedgwick, you're not looking. You're just pushing the chaplain
Yeah,
in.
I'm pushing the chaplain in and pushing
And-
forward, making sure there's no one behind us.
And then, what did you roll, Finn, for Jack Rowe?
18.
Okay, so Noxley, you don't see anything. You are probably kind of concentrating on the chaplain a little bit and just getting out of there. Ramirez, you see that the blast, everybody that was in that blast area, not the spellcasters, but the 5 guards are all. I mean, they're gone. They're all
Can I
over. They're
see
all
if
over the
the-
place.
Can I see if the other guys in the line are okay? Like they didn't get.
No.
Okay.
But Jack Rowe can. And Jack Rowe, you see as everything clears, those last 4 people,
3.
all
3.
oh, is it 3? Crossbird and Pete. Yeah, the last 3 of them just disintegrate. And so now you guys are safe in the hideout, heading down into the hideout. And so I guess take it away from there. Like, what do you? That's what Jack saw, and then
Yep, we
Ramirez,
didn't see anything.
you just saw. Jack saw everything,
we-
and then Ramirez, you just saw the 5 guards go down. 2 spellcasters stayed up.
I'm feeling good. I know we killed the enemies. Nothing happened to our guys. That's too far away to be hurt.
I
You guys
am
are-
going.
You guys are just jetting straight towards.
Yeah,
that
we're
exit,
just
right?
going to straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Run straight through.
I'm gonna grab the chaplain and be like, go to the exit. I'm gonna check on some stuff. You're guiding me. Don't walk me into stupid shit like holes or walls. And then I'm gonna use eyes through Baldy to just BDA and kind of keep a proximity around. Since
Nice.
he's my
Nice.
drone right now.
Yeah.
He's outside flying around checking.
Nice. I like that. Okay, cool. Anybody else?
Every time we go through a door, I'm the last one in. I'm gonna make sure I like barricade it or break the hinges or something to make it more
Nice.
difficult for someone
Wedges.
afterwards. Yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
Okay, great. Yeah,
Climbing
because
p-
yeah, that's great because as soon as you guys did that, you start hearing like banging on that first door that leads from the chapel down into the hideout. And so as you make it through the next door, you kind of hear that one start to like break and take some damage. And so you're boarding up that next door, right? And then kind of you're kind of bounding, and that's happening consistently with you guys. They're right on your tails. And Chaplain Johnson starts kind of slowing down and stumbling a little bit. And he just his voice starts cracking, and he's why didn't you just let them take us? You got my team killed. And you guys start heading out, and you guys go through that area. Your bird, Sedgwick, nothing around that hidden entrance. Like you're clear to go out that entrance. It looks like the entirety of the army was kind of situated over there. That feeling of cold that you had now kind of dissipates as you leave that section and the hideout behind. And you enter out into a field, into like a grass field, and then in front of you is just like a forest line. And you remember kind of previously that Chaplain Johnson had said, go into the forest and we'll meet you there. So continue, what you guys are doing.
I'll have Baldy follow. I'll regain my sight and just push into the forest.
Okay, so Baldy's now following you guys.
Yeah, I'm just not. Yeah, he'll follow me. He's still just circling invisible up top.
Okay. All right. So you guys head into the forest. Does anybody else want to do anything while we're kind of doing this thing? Ramirez, you're just blockading everything, which is
I'm
fine.
cutting both rope bridges when we get to that point
Yeah.
too.
Perfect.
I
Perfect.
would just
Okay.
cover Ramirez
Perfect.
as he's doing this because I know they're really close on our tail.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, I'd hand Finn, or excuse me, I'd hand Roe or Ramirez a smoke grenade and be like, hey, if they don't know where that chasm is, this will fucking have some of them drop in there. So I'll just hand them one of those while I'm getting let out by
Ro
Jones.
probably has better arm, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll drop the smoke.
Okay. Cool.
Right around that chasm.
Okay, cool. So as you guys exit, you kind of hear the footsteps stop. They're pretty much blocked by crossing that area. And you guys head towards the tree line. And as you guys enter through the woods, you guys, I mean, like, what do you guys do once you hit the tree line? Like, how deep do you go? Are you just going straight? What is your kind of thought process here?
I would say once we hit the wood lines and do that, I want to push far enough into the wood line where we can't see out of the wood line.
Okay.
But we know we're just past that point, so we could
Okay.
scoot forward a little bit to observe and then back a little bit.
Okay, great. All right, so that's about like 300 feet into the tree line is where there's enough woods and coverage so that you cannot see anything any direction. 360 degrees, you can't see anything but trees. As you guys are walking, the chaplain is kind of like slowing down more and more, and he's just kind of like muttering to himself, and you're just kind of hearing like these small voices at random times kind of just peek through him. And all of a sudden he turns into a bear right in front of you, just like instantly just turns into a bear and starts just like pounding on the ground. He's tearing apart trees. These trees are massive. I mean, these are old trees and they're just being torn apart by his power and his claws. And he's chucking them, I mean, through the woods, breaking other trees. And he's just in this huge fit. And he, once he does that for about a couple minutes, he just lets out a huge loud roar, and as he does that, he transforms back into his human self mid roar, and so you're getting this powerful ferocious bear roar down into this quiet, almost just out of breath yell from just what seems like a defeated man, and he just kind of collapses on the ground in front of you guys.
I will
kind of like that sound.
Yeah. Sorry. I have a child who is named Bear, and he is a bear. So, I will walk to him and just put my hand on his shoulder and be like, "We got to keep going."
Okay. He looks up at you, and his eyes are just bloodshot red, and he's got tears streaming down his face, and he just slowly, but you get the sense of aggression and just like almost despise, just like takes your hand and like pushes it off of his shoulder, and he just says, "It's this way." And he continues, kind of like leads you guys through the forest, and you guys enter this clearing, just a small clearing with 4 stones in the middle of it, in a square. So pretty much like the corners of a square are sitting in the middle. And as soon as he gets there, you see well, to you guys, it's a fairy. It's just a flying creature with wings. Just a beautiful creature comes and sits down on one of the stones, and then another creature that is kind of almost looks like it's pretty much just a raven looking humanoid, comes and sits down. And then the last person is blue and kind of has, you can see kind of gills on the side of their neck. And they sit down on one of the pillars. And then the chaplain sits down on the 4th pillar. And they just sit in quiet. They just sit there.
This is where it gets awkward.
It can be as awkward as you want it to be.
I'm just gonna walk to everybody and just give them like a look. It's kind of like this sucks. Like it's just quiet, no words. But this sucks, but we have to keep going. We can't stop now. That's trying what I'm gonna try to convey that in just a look. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
And I'll just look at everybody and just be like, point out, those are your quadrants, those are your sectors. Cover your fields of fire. Let the chaplain do what he's gonna do.
Is there a certain like entryway into this part of the forest, or is it just
all
kind of-
woods?
Okay.
It's all woods, yeah. There's no part of the it's pretty much a perfect circle with no direction looking like it would ever be an entrance or an exit. It's perfectly symmetrical all the way around, so that you would never know like which way to go. You almost get lost in this circle, not knowing which way is north, which way is south, etc. Jack Rowe gets definitely lost, not knowing which way is which.
I think I'd backtrack a little bit from where we came and cast snare in just in like between the trees.
Okay.
Just in case anybody's following us.
Setting up traps, okay.
I'm gonna get drone recon up. I'll just look through Baldy again and just keep eyes in the sky out.
Okay. Noxley, Ramirez, you want to do anything?
I think Noxley would want to check on the chaplain.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
so like what? So how do you do that?
So he's kind of sitting in the middle of camp,
He's on the fourth,
and we're
like at the fourth stone, 4 stones on a square, like the
okay.
corners of the square.
I mean, I don't want to leave my post per se, but I want to probably position myself near him to cover my
I'll cover
quadrant.
down. If
And
I see
then-
you looking, I'll cover down.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So cover me,
Okay.
Sergeant.
So
And I'm gonna go. I don't want to get too close, but because what I've seen him just turn into has kind of rattled her a little bit, and then he doesn't feel like himself with this kind of anger and just this aggression coming off of him. So I'm gonna get close enough and just try to use kind of my emboldening band to just see. It's healing typically, but maybe like kind of going for that mental healing again with him in the sense of, hey, that didn't really go the way we thought it would, Chaplain. Do you want to talk about it?
Roll perception.
Okay. 7.
Okay. So you're close enough to chat with him, but kind of still giving him his space. You notice that their lips are moving, but you're not hearing anything. Like they are, you see them talking amongst themselves, but you're not hearing anything. And when you say that, it doesn't seem, the chaplain doesn't pay any mind to you. So, yeah.
I guess I'll move in closer.
Okay.
Because it would be odd for him not to respond to me, given our how well we work together or how long we've worked together. So I'm gonna get a little closer and I'm gonna be like, Chaplain Johnston, and just trying to get I want him to look at me. Like I don't want him to. I want him to look at me.
Okay.
Like eye to eye.
Okay, so as you're doing that, still he's paying no attention to you. But as you get almost like right up on him. You feel this like whoosh of air over you. Your hair kind of like pushes back a little bit. And they all stand up and they look at you. They look around at Ramirez, and then Chaplain Johnson specifically looks at Sedgwick. And together they all say, "You're on your own," and they all vanish.
What?
And we'll stop the episode there for today.
That's a fucking cliffhanger, bro. That's good. Oh, you asshole.
Oh, we fucked up.
No, we didn't. There was literally no other way that could have gone. Everyone else would have died fucking anyways.
Did you
All right.
did you want to get captured and then tortured and then killed, or did you want to try to make a play?
We'll never know what could have happened. Maybe
We
we'll
never
do a
will.
we'll do a multiverse cast of like what could have happened. We won't ever
The
do
gang gets captured.
So
okay,
gang
all right.
rolls initiative.
Oh man. All right. Well, yeah, we're gonna end it there for today. It was a nice, quick episode. Didn't know where it was gonna go, but
My feels. They hurt.
yeah, didn't know where it was gonna go, but I
Might have to put a trigger warning at the beginning of this one.
I don't like this episode.
this is where we
Hey.
ended up.
It's not all sunshine and rainbows, folks.
I know.
Sometimes it's
But-
bad.
Okay. All right. So, gosh, sorry to leave on such a rough note here, but it is what it is. It's how the story rolls, and this is all on the cusp. So here we are. Do we have anything planned in the community, Melissa?
Sure. As always, we have games going on several nights of the week. So you could check those out, see if there's any availability. We have some play-by-post games. We're trying to get that West March started up. Wink, wink.
We're talking about it.
John and
We're talking
Travis.
about it. We're talking about it.
We just started up. Speaking of like doing other types of TTRPG, we just started playing Vaesen, the new any award-winning game. So I think we might still be looking for players there if you catch this episode anytime soon. And let's see, we have some one-shots coming up in October. We're doing a two-part kind of Alice in Wonderland, dark Alice in Wonderland type theme. So we haven't posted it yet. So check out the looking for game area. And we are in the talks of running a short campaign on Shadow Dark. So for those of you who know anything about Shadow Dark, hit us up and look for that post when we open up that campaign. In addition to that, I will be at Strong Tower this weekend. I think it's the 17th. And next month in October, I will be at Gamehole Con, probably just on Saturday. But so if anybody's there, and I'll have my t-shirt on, looks like Travis's in the back. Can we see it? Kind of.
Do a 360.
yeah.
I don't want to stand up.
So-
Yeah,
look for that. Look for that t-shirt. I'll be wearing that
yes,
and
yeah,
passing
there
out
you go.
some cards and some of our info. So I'll get a guide on one day. Maybe I'll have a guide on. by then.
we
We'll
should
see.
get a guide
Oh,
on.
God.
We should get a guy down. I could put it literally like just.
Right across there. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I love
I'm
it.
redoing my room, so it's gonna look a little bit more cool. Dungeons and Dog Tags this, but anyway, anyways.
Yeah. And we're still looking for DMs. We have people looking for games. So if you're a DM and you want to come support the community, we'd love to set you up with a game.
Yes. Anything else from anybody else? Finn, Ramirez, John, Jeremiah.
I'll be
Julius?
available.
Caesar?
I'll be available in Discord if people need to talk or hug this episode out. It's fucking rough.
Yeah.
We
that
all
brings up a good-
need to be on tomorrow night.
That brings up a great point. If anybody ever feels like they need to talk to anybody, not only is there all of us here that would love to just chit chat and let you vent at us or do whatever you need to do. but we have a chaplain in our Discord that is very gracious and spends his time not only being an amazing chaplain, but also kind of hanging out in Discord and chatting with people when they need someone to chat with as well. So we've just got a Discord full of people that have been there, done that. We're all in the same boat. We've been there, and we can all help if you need it. So, yep. Anything else, ladies and gents?
No.
I didn't do this episode. This was you.
I'm gonna go cry now.
I'm waiting for the next one so we can resolve this shit. Not to sit on this for.
I'm gonna cry. I had something else planned, and then y'all wanted to be
You said there'd be no combat this episode.
Which is great.
And I got to throw a bandolier of grenades. Ultimately, a win for me.
My job is to make sure the chaplain doesn't die. I don't give a shit about anybody else.
Oh gosh, okay.
No, I'm kidding.
That's where
but
where your character's at. Noted. All right, we'll see you
chaplain's
guys.
There.
We'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Adios.
See you guys.
Peace.